Hey guys, this is the Loud Guys. Today we are going to watch 10 biggest freaks of nature currently in the NFL. So yes, are they Vikings or are they the biggest, muscular person, or I don't know what they are, but they are the biggest freaks of nature. And like I have seen,
What is freaks of nature?
I think they might be very muscular people.
Oh.
Or they might be very, very strong.
So against the nature. Something like that.
No, not against the nature. Who can go against the nature? But they are very strong. Like they are the strongest surviving man, you can say, or not surviving man, but yes, they are very, very strong.
Existing.
Yeah, and you can say that okay, they can win any sport. So they are in NFL. So NFL is kind of, as we know in India, rugby. So yeah, this is National Football League, and this is very, very popular in America.
Okay.
So you might have heard about Super Bowl.
No,
you have not. So Super Bowl is one very, very big event of every year. So that also features in the NFL only.
Okay.
So yeah, NFL. I've seen some videos of it, and this is crazy. And this is also for me the first time that I'm seeing this video.
Yeah, I think everything is in red. So this just reminds me of Zomato because I'm a foodie. But let's see what is this about. I am very new to it.
So the Zomato is normally a food delivery app in India, so they don't have that in.
They don't?
No, in USA, no.
Okay.
They have Uber Eats, or I think so. They have Deliveroo or some other kind of apps.
I've been to USA. I can't remember. I think there is Zomato.
No, there is not.
It's not?
No, it's not there.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see 10 biggest freaks of nature currently in the NFL.
The NFL is filled with the biggest, strongest, and fastest athletes in the world. We've become desensitized to the unexplainable things these guys do every weekend. To stand out among all that, it takes an absolute freak of nature. If anybody on this list can't make it in football, they might have a shot to make it in Space Jam as one of the Monstars. Here are the biggest freaks of nature in the NFL today.
They crash at each other at so big pace.
Yeah.
George Kittle is so much more than just the NFL's best blocking tight end. He's also one of the freakiest athletes we have in the NFL. He's skilled at everything. Lightning quick, agile, a great receiver, a touchdown scoring machine, and he's almost impossible to bring down. He can even effortlessly jump and touch a 12-foot ceiling.
Wow.
Somehow, Kittle came from tight end to U, the University of Iowa, and was still overlooked by 32 teams, falling to the 5th round in the 2017 draft. At 6'4", 250, running a 4.5 40, Kittle's athleticism was on display early. In his second season, he broke the single-season tight end receiving record. The most impressive part of Kittle's record-breaking season was that he led all the players in the league with yards after the catch. He outmuscled, sped past, stiff-armed, and juked for 870 yards after the catch. Kittle's the friend you have that's just good at everything he tries. If your friend was the best tight end in the NFL, Khalil Mack.
To be that strong
Mack
and also
has been
athletic.
head and shoulders athletically superior to his opponents
Mack
since he played at Buffalo University. Mack's long arm rush, as both a Raider and a Bear, shows off his ridiculous length and enormous power, chucking full-grown offensive linemen off their feet as he pummels the quarterback. With one arm, Mack recycled Tristan Wirfs after he already sacked the quarterback. Mack isn't into the finesse game.
So
He'll just run straight through you, as he possesses the best bull rush in the NFL.
But you still
On his
can beat
first
anyone.
night with the Chicago Bears, Mack's thirst for quarterbacks and superhuman genes put on a show on Sunday Night Football. He snatched the ball right out of Deshaun Kaiser's hands for a strip sack. The very next drive, Mack caught an incredible interception and housed it. Khalil Mack's rare brand of freak has become the cornerstone of the Bears franchise.
He needs 3 people to stop him.
Julio Jones must have been in the league for so long that people have just become accustomed to his absurd abilities. Jones isn't talked about much among the best athletes in the NFL, when he clearly should be. It's like just because the Falcons lost the Super Bowl,
because they
all
crash
forget
with
the
each
catch
other
that
at such a
Julio
pace,
made
they
at the
need
end of
those
the game.
pads.
The one that only
Even the helmets
Julio
and
Jones
everything.
could make. Julio has been doing that since his days with Bama. At 6'3", 220 pounds, Jones is one of the most menacing receivers ever. Julio combines size with 4.39 speed, making him a matchup nightmare. He's also a walking 100-yard game. No, literally. He averages 96 receiving yards a game in his career. Jones' catch radius makes him Matt Ryan's best friend. All you have to do is throw it near Julio's zip code, and he snags it. Julio is what happens when a 99 percentile athlete has all the skills to go along with it. You get a first ballot Hall of Fame freak of nature, Saquon Barkley.
They also
You've seen Saquon Barkley's quads. They're not just the the size of tree trunks, they're the size of redwoods. You need the legs the size of Barkley to make 7 USC defenders miss on one play. In his time at Penn State, he not only became a legend on the football field, but also in the weight room, as he set the power clean record, throwing up 405 pounds, benched 225 pounds for 30 reps, and squatted 525 pounds for 5 reps. Barkley runs a 4.340 at 6 foot 230 pounds. He can stop on a dime, blow past defenders, and even bring the truck stick. But his specialty is going over defenders. Those massive legs sprint right over tacklers as they hit Casper instead of Saquon, who speeds to the end zone. In his first season in New York, he had 2,000 scrimmage yards, a rookie record, and 15 touchdowns. But nobody talks about his second year, where he came back from a nasty high ankle sprain to have 1,400 scrimmage yards. If Saquon stays healthy, there's little to no doubt he will dominate the NFL. Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is on this list for far different reasons than the others. Lamar is quite possibly one of the fastest players in the league, reportedly running a 4.3440 at Louisville back in 2017, and trying to tackle him is like trying to catch the wind. Jackson isn't a very strong player, but his ability to cut on a dime or spin out of tackles is second to none. The Ravens have built their entire offense around Lamar Jackson's unique ability. Even when it looks like he should hand it off on the read option, Jackson pulls the ball and slithers past opponents with ease. Jackson's running style looks like it's being played at 2 times the speed, and everyone else is on normal time. To make matters worse for Ravens opponents, Jackson has a rocket arm that is pinpoint accurate when he's set. The only comparison to Jackson is Michael Vick, but Vick wasn't nearly as far along a passer at Jackson's age. In his MVP season, Lamar's abilities helped the Ravens become the greatest rushing offense in the history of football. When you put into perspective how much more prevalent running the ball was in the past, the Ravens obliterating the all-time rushing number is a testament to Lamar Jackson's absolutely freaky abilities. Tyreek Hill. You've probably heard the term track speed. He's got track speed on the football field. Well, how about gold medalist Olympic speed? That is exactly what Tyreek Hill has. Hill is without a doubt the fastest player in the NFL, and arguably the fastest player the league has ever seen. Appropriately nicknamed the Cheetah, Hill chucks up the deuces as he pedals past the plane of the end zone, and is a nightmare for defenses all over the league. In fact, NFL teams build their entire game plan around Hill's blazing speed. There's not a combine run to quantify his speed, but at his pro day in 2016, some scouts hand-timed him at 4.21 in the 40. Even when Tyreek doesn't have the ball, he's running fast. On an 84-yard Damian Williams touchdown run, he ran up to catch up and celebrate, clocking in at an amazing 22.81 miles an hour. You can visually see Hill running like everyone else is in slow motion, cruising by defenders, trying to get the ball carrier. The way Tyreek Hill just zooms past some of the world's best athletes is simply jaw-dropping. Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is the most underappreciated freak in the NFL. A man at 270 pounds should not be leaping over other men and doing windmill dunks in his spare time. Garrett's explosiveness is unmatched on the line of scrimmage. He's long and strong. His first step dominates blockers and resets the line of scrimmage. While he's still developing as a defensive lineman, Garrett can get by on just his pure freak athleticism alone. He has arguably the fastest get-off of any D lineman in the league. That comes from the inhuman power that allows him to box jump while holding a pair of 40-pound dumbbells. The explosiveness of a 6'4", 270-pound man who runs a 4.4 in the 40 made him a unanimous first overall pick. And he's the last guy you'd want to meet in a dark alley. DK Metcalf.
No one
to show what kind of a monster DK Metcalf is, we have to start with the pre-combine pictures. Normal humans don't look like that. They just don't. If we look like that, we'd never wear a shirt either. But DK isn't just a 6'3", 228-pound behemoth with 5% body fat. He's one of the league's fastest receivers as well. He showed it with a 4.340 time at the combine. DK can just outrun defenders. If his speed isn't fast enough, his 40-inch vertical leap to jump over corners will do just the trick. And if you think you can just jam him at the line, well, good luck.
Did you see he
Metcalf's
just
27
jumped over
reps
him?
on the bench press is
Wow.
more than any receiver in
40
recent
each.
history. Quite simply, DK Metcalf makes you believe in the unbelievable. Like maybe aliens are already here on Earth. He's the league's
Yeah.
largest receiver, and when he's not running past defensive backs, he's hawking them down. Sorry, Buddha Baker. Aaron
Buddha
Donald.
Baker.
Aaron
Yeah,
Donald
Aaron
was
Donald.
told before the draft he was too small to be an elite defensive lineman in the NFL.
Oh, no.
Opinions like that are why people get fired.
But
Donald
then-
makes up for some slight
Ah.
size
Nice.
concerns by being built
What
like
is
Hercules
that?
and possessing the fastest feet in the NFL. He broke the 40-yard dash record for defensive tackles at a ridiculous 4.6. Yeah, you heard that right. 280 pounds, running a 4.6. But Donald's long-distance
280
speed
pounds
isn't
is-
even as impressive
140
as his
kgs.
reaction speed.
Around.
He darts and cuts through blockers like a knife through butter, obliterating
half it.
plays, sometimes at the handoff. The old saying, if you can't block 'em, read 'em, doesn't really work on Aaron Donald either. With the short area quickness of a running back, Donald somehow plays both
If you
sides
can't
of a
block
read
them,
option run,
read them.
changing direction if his
Like
first
what they're
choice
going
is
to do.
wrong.
Read their
Aaron
mind.
Donald doesn't just have speed though. He has the ultimate combination of both speed and strength, considering he benches upward of 500 pounds and can lift grown men off the ground like children. Part of Donald's pure freak ability is his certifiably insane workouts.
Wow.
He's even been seen improving his hand speed by dodging knives. Aaron Donald is the ultimate make you take a second look player in the league.
Practice
And he's
like that
definitely the most valuable
by
defender.
dodging knives?
Derrick Henry. There's never been
And what if
anyone
you
quite
are not
like
able to
Derrick
dodge?
Henry. He's a 6'4", 250-pound running back,
Tomorrow news,
larger than
I died
every
in practice.
linebacker, and not much smaller than most linemen. Not to mention, he runs a legitimate 4.5. So a guy that towers over defenders can also run faster than them. If Henry gets 4 to 5 steps going forward, it's like trying to stop a freight train. He's almost impossible to bring to the ground in the open
Imagine
field, and
these-
has
all
arguably the
these people
greatest
coming
stiff
together
arm in
and
NFL
in one
history.
playing a match.
Just ask
Yeah.
Josh Norman or Earl Thomas or anybody on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Henry's freakish ability has terrorized Jacksonville since he was in high school. Once you're done with this video, go look at Derrick Henry's high school football highlight tape. Henry only gets better as the game goes on. Or maybe the opposing team just gets tired of tackling him. The defenders don't realize just how impossibly fast Henry is until he breaks away from them, and they don't realize how strong he is until they're flying through the air.
Wow.
Derrick Henry defies human physiology, and for that,
He just
he's
pushes
one of the
them out.
NFL's biggest freaks of nature.
No, he doesn't push them, he just flicks them off.
Yes, and that's how strong all these guys are. They are so powerful, and like these are actual freaks of nature.
I know, I mean the dedication, the mental strength, the practice every day, continuously eating like that, sleeping like that, making the routine, so much disciplined.
And the body that they were showing, like that line was perfect. Like even if I had that body, then I would also be doing shirt off only.
Yeah.
So they were looking awesome, but yes, they was very strong. And like it was not just like all of them were just gym freaks. There were many who were like very good at sprinting.
Yeah.
And many good at their
Someone was good at basketball.
yeah, and they were good at agility, and they were good at like evading all the defenders. So that was their qualities, and due to which they are so renowned. So what do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe.
bye.